No disappearing today. Promise. Welcome back to another Extraordinary Times. I, of course, if you haven't forgotten, am Jeremy. And, well, AJ got the death sickness, but, you know, we're letting him sit out today. So, first story of today, well, actually, it's kind of a non-story. Mitt Romney is getting attacked again. Oh, no. And apparently he is being linked to, you know, cancer, because that's a great keyword to link to a politician. So if you want to check out that video, I'll put it right here. And it's really just, it's sad, because if you look at it, it's filled with factual fallacies, we'll call them, because, you know, if you tell somebody they're lying, they'll get really offended. But things that aren't lying are the Mars rover that, if you missed it, landed on Sunday night. Well, Sunday night here. I don't know what day it is over there on the Marsy planet. But it had photos like this, and all the guys were like this, and they were high-fiving, and, you know, there was a couple of guys praying, and it was kind of cool because, you know, everyone was really, really excited. And then, of course, there's this guy. And, gosh, sometimes smart people can be the craziest, weirdest, happiest people. So, yay for smart people doing smart stuff with smart things. And, you know, photo. Now, on to Olympic news, where Liu Zhang of China, well, I have to give you some history. Back in 2004 in Athens, he broke an Olympic record for the 100-meter hurdles and was awesome and became Chinese famous, which, if you don't know the difference between Chinese famous and regular famous, Chinese famous, you are known by, like, everyone in China, but you're still poor like everyone else in China. So there you go. Really got injured on the first hurdle. I'm not sure what exactly happened in Beijing, but this year he got up, limped on his one good leg as far as he could, which was the last hurdle, collapsed onto the last hurdle, where the runners from Great Britain and Spain that were with him came and scooped him up, and they all crossed the finish line together. And then, you know, there was this guy from Hungary who gave him the Rocky salute, and it was good. It was a really heartwarming story, and hopefully this guy gets back on his feet and can bring it back for himself, because, you know, doing a great thing and then biffing it 2 years in a row, that's gotta hurt right there, that heart place. And we move from London all the way over to LA, California, where apparently a woman decided it was a good idea to dress like a nurse and sneak into a hospital and try and take a lady's baby from the ladies' room. When she went into the ladies' room, she told her she needed to shower up for a checkup with the doctor, and thusly she got a moment alone with the baby, put her in a tie-dye bag, and thought she could just walk out of the hospital. Well, apparently, for those of you who don't know, they tag babies now, and, you know, radio sensors, if you go past a certain point, doctors are going to tackle you and punch you in the face and stuff. Not true. Wish it was true, but not true. So we move on to where she actually hit that imaginary line, and a nurse came right up to her before she could get any further and was like, "Hey, what's in the bag?" And the lady was like, "Definitely not a baby." And she was like, "Oh yeah? Let me see." And so the lady tried to, you know, cut and run. And thankfully, the baby, totally unharmed, went back to the mom. Nothing wrong. So, yay. But honestly, who knew it was a bad enough problem that I actually have to tag babies to make sure they don't get stolen from maternity wards? That's crazy talk. Go doctors. But we'll move on to something that just kind of makes my heart happy. The Oculus Rift. Apparently it made a debut at E3, and it looked a little bit like this. Apparently the world of VR gaming has been really crippled because the technology has been so expensive. This guy cobbled it together with stuff out of his garage and, like, old ski goggles. They put up a Kickstarter and wanted to raise money to make it cooler and make it actually compatible with games and cool stuff like Doom. So Doom's actually developing a game specifically so that you can wear these new and awesome looking goggles. Oh my gosh, those look so pretty. I want to wear them on my face. So, you know, he's now taking it to the next level where he can make it publicly available to people for a, you know, affordable, like a game console is affordable price. So yeah, yay for VR. and more in the gaming world, where World of Warcraft apparently in its, glory heydays of 12 million subscribers and growing is apparently on the downslide, because as of this month it has posted a current subscriber base of 9.1 million people, down a whole million from March, which, for those of you who don't know, that's a 10% leap down, and 10% in 3 months is scary. But apparently they're coming out with a new expansion, Mists of Pandaria, which, for those of us who don't play anymore, means Kung Fu Pandas. Yeah. So not really going to be the greatest thing in the world, but, it's okay, because Blizzard still has Diablo 3 to make up for their sagging WoW numbers. But lastly, and definitely not leastly today, Judith Crist died over the weekend. For those of you who don't know, she was a 90-year-old, really outspoken woman, made her life about telling the truth in journalism, and she was known as a film critic, but she took that integrity of journalism into critiquing things. And, well, she's really well known for saying things like, to be a critic, you have to be maybe 3% education, 5% intelligence, 2% style, and 90% gall and egomania in equal parts. So she really she was brazen and bold and didn't hold anything back. She, back in 1965 when people loved The Sound of Music, apparently she was like, well, actually, that's just icky, sweet, and gross, so no. It's good to see women who came up in a world that did not respect women and still chiseled out piece by piece everything that they could to make a name for themselves. So she will be missed as a critic, as a journalist, and as a person. So high five. Thank you so much for watching The Extraordinary Times. As always, I am Jeremy, and AJ's actually right there, kind of dying a little bit.
Wait, are you recording?
No.
I thought you were just rehearsing.
No. Feel better. I'm almost better. This is the part of the sickness where I don't have a voice anymore. So, high five again, and until next time, be aware. There we go. Smooth out my beautiful hair. He went on his running thing, and everybody's walking in while I'm talking. Hey there, pedo bear. There's no excuse for you, Caleb.
Is that good or bad?
I'm still not sure. I was about to start, and then you started cackling.
I'm sorry.
Stop dying. Rule number 1. Stop dying. Go away.